Who's ready to choose joy with me today? It is day 133. I said who's ready to choose joy with me because that's my new motto. And I know it might sound kind of dumb maybe, or I don't know. But I'm serious. I'm sick of feeling sorry for myself. I'm sick of being depressed and angry. And so I'm just going to choose joy. And it's making me feel a lot better. And it's 9 o'clock. Alana's diaper rash is getting better. She still had some kind of stuff going on yesterday, but hopefully that'll be gone today. If not, I'm going to call the doctor because this will be like the 5th or 6th day of the diarrhea. The kids are eating breakfast. I'm going to eat my breakfast momentarily. The dog's eating her breakfast. I'm going to make a to-do list. I'm going to make a shopping list. And we're going to get started for the day. 10 after 10. As usual, I've got caught up doing a bunch of different things. I cannot start a task and finish it. I've got to do a little of like 10 and then cycle back around. I don't know why I'm like that. Anyway, I have decided that after 8 weeks, after I got the hair dyed, that I'm going to dye my hair back to my natural color. I've decided that I like that better. I might try in the future to do some subtle highlights again, but I think the blonde's okay, but I like my natural better. See, this is the kind of stuff that really gets me. Is I don't have OCD, but I have issues getting stuff done. And I've been sitting here, it's almost 11 o'clock, I've been sitting here
Look me.
for a long time just trying to find an app that will sync an online calendar and task manager with a program on my Android phone. Just so I can make a to-do list and make a calendar when I can just do it on my Outlook. I get caught up doing these things that I think's going to help me in the future, but it's just holding me up now. It's ridiculous. Hopefully you can hear me over the Lady Gaga. Turn it down a little bit. This is my lunch. Iceberg lettuce, a little bit of spinach, 1 ounce of cooked chicken breast that I had pre-cooked in the refrigerator, a little bit of red pepper, a little bit of green onion, half a serving of the French onion sun chips for some crunch. It's better for you than croutons, but it gives me the same kind of crunch and flavor, so I like that. And 1 serving of Hidden Valley Light Ranch dressing. Guess what? Another fail. Yep, I hate to say it. Yet another diet failure. Tonight was different than the rest of the times lately, though, that I cheated, because I emotionally overate today. And I've been doing pretty good about that. Daisy, but definitely we had a very stressful afternoon. The kids were driving me absolutely batshit. And Brian came home kind of in a bad mood, and he was supposed to finish the kitchen floors, and it was way harder than we thought doing the edges because it's diagonal tile. And it's really tough. And I tried to help, and he was having to deal with his family on the phone, and it was just very, very stressful afternoon. So at like 5 o'clock, I was like, F this. I'm not cooking. I'm not even taking out the freezer meal that I put in there. I'm just ordering pizza. So that's what I did, and I ate an order of cheesy bread and one piece of pizza, and then for dessert I had a 300-calorie piece of cheesecake that I had in the freezer. Before that, this afternoon, I had 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches after lunch, and that's it. Besides the salad that I showed you and the cereal that I had this morning. I am like 3 or 4 days behind uploading vlogs, so I'm going to try to get that done. But first and foremost, I have an hour and 40 minutes to get my last assignment turned in for my class, and so I've got to work on that. And I just don't really have a lot to say, I guess, today. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I'm definitely, I wouldn't say I'm at the end of my rope or anything, but this is what happens sometimes when you are trying to lose weight. You get to a certain point, and the newness and the excitement and the motivation just kind of drains. And a lot of people at this point just give up, decide enough's enough, and try to maintain where they're at, or just totally give in and go back to their old habits and end up gaining the weight back. One of the reasons why I gave myself permission to do the wrong thing this evening was that I was 158 this morning, miraculously. So that is good news, you guys, because that means that I am not completely off track. I am still on track. I have until the end of August to get to 155. That's only 3 pounds in about, 5.5 weeks? Almost, maybe 5 weeks. So I can do that. I have to get back on track. I have to make this first priority. I have a week off from school. I have really nothing planned for the rest of the week and the weekend. Except for the kitchen stuff that's going on. So I have got to make this a priority. I've got to get my vlogs updated and uploaded for you guys so that I can have that off my back. I've got to get up in the morning, think about what I'm going to eat for the entire day. Plan it out. Plan it out. I've got to plan my snacks. I've got to plan what we're going to eat for dinner. I've got to have it all worked out. I've got to do that, and I know I do. And I've got to track it ahead of time, and then when it's time to eat, I look at my plate on livestrong.com. It tells me what I'm going to eat. Eat it. No guessing. And then I've just got to have the willpower to stick to what I've tracked, and that's the end of it. That's what I'm going to do. I hope that I can leave you guys with a smile tonight, even though I know sometimes, especially lately, it's been a little depressing. And I'm really sorry about that. In the end, this is my vlog, and I started it mainly for me. And you guys are keeping me accountable. And I appreciate that, and I don't want to make you guys unhappy or sad. I want you guys to feel uplifted and motivated, because I think the motivation here is that I'm not giving up until I get to 135. Period. Mark my words. I'll see you guys in the morning.